All right, so today we have, well, it's a story about a woman on Reddit.
Oh, Reddit.
Yeah, and she's asking for advice because her ex-husband, he reached out to her.
Oh, boy.
Yeah,
That's never good, is it?
it's one of those what's he really after kind of situations.
Exactly.
And we're going to, take a deep dive with expert speaker and see if we can figure out what's going on.
I love a good mystery. Lay it on me.
So we are in the Our Marriage subreddit, always a roller coaster.
Always.
So our OP, she was married for 7 years to this guy, let's call him X. He's an architect, always traveling for work.
Ah, the classic busy professional. What's he hiding behind that busy schedule, I wonder?
Right, and get this. He tells her he doesn't want kids.
Okay.
Says he'd be a terrible father. Uses the whole I grew up in an orphanage excuse.
Oh, playing the trauma card.
Yeah, and then even throws in some stuff about passing on bad genes.
Oh, no. Come on.
Really?
What is this, the Victorian era? Bad genes.
I know, right? Like what century you're living in.
Yeah. It just seems like a lot of excuses, right?
Mm-hmm.
Projecting, maybe. Maybe it's his own fears he's projecting.
Yeah, and the sad thing is, OP, she loves this guy. So she puts her own desires for a family aside.
Aw, it's heartbreaking, isn't it? When you kind of sacrifice your own wants and needs for someone else.
Yeah. But get ready for this. 2 days. 2 days before his 40th birthday party, which she's been planning for a month,
Oh.
he tells her he's leaving her
Ouch.
for another woman.
Oh, come on, seriously. 2 days before his birthday?
I know, right?
The timing is just brutal.
Brutal, and it gets worse.
Oh, no.
The other woman, young, like 20s, and pregnant.
Okay, so we've got the classic cliche here.
Right.
The midlife crisis, leaving for a younger woman, the whole 9 yards.
It's like it's ripped from a soap opera.
It really is.
But wait, there's more.
Oh, no, there's more.
A few months later, OP gets a message from the younger woman.
Oh.
And it's not to apologize or anything. Now, she's
Yeah.
bragging about the pregnancy, even getting, like, graphic about their relationship.
Oh, my goodness, who does that?
I know. Talk about rubbing salt in the wound.
Seriously. Some people just have no filter.
Right.
But, it makes you wonder about the ex, too, right?
Totally.
Like, what kind of guy lets his new girlfriend do that to his ex-wife?
Exactly. Where's the respect?
Exactly. Big red flag, if you ask me.
So fast forward a year. OP hears through the grapevine, a mutual friend, that X never actually married this younger woman.
Oh, really? So much for that whirlwind romance.
Right. Not surprising, though, is it?
No, not really. The honeymoon phase can only last for so long.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And turns out the younger woman, she's struggling.
Oh, no. What's going on?
Yeah. The friend mentioned potential postpartum depression and maybe some neglect of their child.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. It's tough being a new parent, especially under those circumstances.
Especially with, an absent father in the picture.
Right, exactly. It's like a domino effect.
But here's the real kicker. X. He decides he wants full custody of his 1-year-old son.
Oh, wow. Hold on. A sudden change of heart.
Yep. He contacts OP, apologizes for everything, and asks if they can meet.
Suspicious. What's his angle?
Right. What does he really want from OP after all this time?
I have a feeling our Reddit friends might have some thoughts on that.
Oh, you bet they do. The comment section's on fire.
Oh, yeah. The Reddit Bureau of Investigation is on the case.
Seriously. And they are not holding back.
So spill it. What are they saying?
Okay, so everyone seems to agree on one thing. X is playing games, and not the fun kind.
Yeah, I don't think Chutes and Ladders is on his mind right now.
No, definitely not. The general consensus is that he wants OP back as a live-in babysitter. He gets to jet set for work, and she gets stuck at home with the kid.
Ah, the classic I want my cake and eat it too scenario.
Exactly. And several comments even suggested that he might be trying to paint himself as the, stable parent. Make the younger woman look unfit.
Oh, so a calculated move to win that custody battle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like, oh, look at me. I'm the hero swooping in to save my son.
Ugh, the manipulation is strong with this one.
It's sickening. But wait, it gets worse.
Oh no, there's more.
OP shared some text messages from X.
Okay, let's hear it. This is where it gets juicy.
Brace yourself.
Yeah.
He's blaming the younger woman for the pregnancy.
What? Seriously?
Yeah. He's saying he never wanted kids. It was all her. She messed up, blah, blah, blah.
Oh, so now he's rewriting history, is he?
Right. Conveniently forgetting all those years he spent convincing OP not to have kids.
Exactly. This guy's got some nerve.
It's unbelievable. And to top it all off, he's complaining about being stuck taking care of his son.
Oh, the irony.
Right. Like, where was this energy when you were perfectly content being an absentee dad?
Exactly. Suddenly, when it's his responsibility, it's a problem.
Ugh, infuriating. But it gets even darker. OP mentions that he's been physically abusive toward the younger woman.
Oh, no, seriously. Okay, that changes things.
Yeah, she mentions slapping, even hitting with a belt because she left the baby unattended for a couple hours.
Oh my gosh, that's awful. We're not just talking about a messy breakup anymore. This is serious.
Right. It's terrifying.
Yeah.
And the Reddit community is like losing their minds.
Yeah, as they should. I mean, this is way beyond bad judgment. This is a pattern of behavior.
Totally. Everyone's urging OP to stay far, far away from this guy.
Good. She needs to run, don't walk in the opposite direction.
Right. And some commenters are even suspicious of the mutual friend who spilled all the tea, saying she might be feeding information back to X.
Oh, wow, a possible double agent. This just keeps getting more and more twisted.
It's like a telenovela up in here. You can't make this stuff up.
You really can't. But, you know, it does make you think, doesn't it? About the masks people wear.
Totally. So what's the takeaway here for our listeners? I mean, it's like trust but verify, right?
Yeah.
Like trust your gut, but also double check everything.
Absolutely. And don't be afraid to ask for help. Sometimes we're so caught up in the moment, we miss the obvious.
It's so true. Like we have blinders on when it comes to love and relationships.
Exactly. It's like that saying, love is blind. And sometimes we need someone else to point out the giant flashing neon signs we're ignoring.
Oh my gosh, the neon signs like danger, danger.
Right. Right. And you know, what's so fascinating about this story is that OP got that outside perspective from, well, the internet.
Yeah. Strangers rallying around her, basically.
And sometimes that's all it takes, right? A fresh pair of eyes, a different point of view.
Totally. And in this case, they helped her see just how manipulative her ex was being.
Right. They pointed out all those red flags, like the blame shifting, the guilt trips.
And the abuse, which is never okay, ever.
Never. It's about power and control, and it's terrifying how easily it can escalate.
Seriously. And, you know, it's a good reminder for everyone listening.
Absolutely. Pay attention to those red flags, folks.
If your gut is telling you something's off, listen to it. Don't ignore it.
Couldn't agree more.
Well, on that note, that's another deep dive done and dusted.
Another day. Another wild ride through the world of relationships. Right?
Seriously. Until next time, folks, remember, stay curious, trust your instincts, and always, always listen to those red flag warnings.